Hi, I'm Brad Rosley. Thanks for tuning in again today. Today I'm here with a ton of enthusiasm because I wanted to share how optimistic I am about the stock market going forward. We're less than a month away from the presidential election of 2020, and a lot of people have a lot of uncertainty right now with what's going on. And I got to tell you, the stock market tends to look ahead. It's booming right now. NASDAQ and S&P 500 at all-time highs. Some people are surprised. I'm not. If you think about it for a minute, New York City, LA, and where I live near Chicago are totally shut down. They're dead. There's almost no commerce going on there whatsoever, yet the national unemployment rate is down to under 8%. What's going to happen when those major cities open up? Not to mention the whole states open up. We are in a boom economy right now that has taken a temporary break in a few of those pockets where the governors have shut down or the mayors have shut down some key centers of commerce. That's not going to last forever. Now, what else is going on? We have some major tidal waves happening in the United States history due to this, not just the COVID-19 virus, but the impact of it. It has given a major steroid shot to the online economy. How does that impact the stock market, will you say? Well, think about businesses, the big box stores that already had everything set up for online. Unfortunately, smaller businesses, the mom and pop stores, have gotten killed or put out of business altogether. And I think that's a crime. It's a total shame. It never should have happened. But from a stock perspective, the big public companies are making a fortune because they have a lot less competition. They don't have the little local stores that people go to, whether they be the hardware store or the place to get your stereo equipment or whatever it might be. More than ever, people are buying this stuff online from the companies, whether it be Target or Walmart or through Amazon, you name it, that have the ability to sell you that stuff and bring it right to your door. You don't have to put on a mask to dial up your computer and go on Amazon and order right away and get it within 48 hours. This is just a major steroid shot. I know many people were already doing this on their computers and buying off their phones, but a lot of people hadn't done this yet. Let's talk about something else that really impacts the bottom lines of major corporations and hence their stock prices. And that is the whole idea of working from home. It's not new, again, but now it's happening all over the country and it's way more acceptable. Why fly off a bunch of employees from Chicago to New York to have a big meeting when it's now acceptable to do those via a computer share meeting? As a matter of fact, today it was announced that Microsoft said they're going to let their employees work from home forever. Now think about that for a minute, forever. That saves them when they go to lease their office space. If enough people aren't coming back to work in their office, they don't have to rent nearly as much space, which for big corporations could be tens of thousands, 100,000 plus square feet. That saves them all kinds of costs, doesn't it? And all the related costs. It might also mean that large companies, publicly traded ones that have stock, of course, that they save a ton of money on their bottom line. Well, when they save expenses, that means net income goes up. Stock prices in the long run tend to follow net income, corporate earnings. Not only are businesses saving money, but people are saving money. I feel like my wife and I normally spend thousands of dollars every summer going to Chicago. We're not doing that anymore. We're done. So what are you doing with that savings? Well, what about the savings you take from buying new clothes? What about the savings from gasoline? What about the savings on the wear and tear of your car? All these types of things. What about making dinner, making groceries rather than going out to eat? All this savings is going to get plowed back into people's own bottom lines. That money can either be invested for themselves or put in the bank. The bank gets to loan the money out and the whole cycle gets going. Okay, it all gets revved up. This is going to be a huge steroid shot for corporate America. There's going to be many, many companies that are going to be huge winners due to this tidal wave change. You've already seen this in many stock prices. You've seen what's happened to Amazon or Zoom or a company like Peloton making bikes at home and Stairmasters at home. These companies, the stay-at-home winners, are just getting started. I think there's a lot of room there. It's not always easy to pick the right winners, but think about this for a minute. Stocks are in great position. The alternative to stocks is bonds. Well, who wants to own a bond paying you 1 or 2%? Not very attractive. So one of the things that people always make a choice of, should I own stocks or should I own bonds? Well, when interest rates are this low, bonds look that less attractive. So I own bonds at all. Well, one reason that bonds are a good fit is when the crap hit the fan back in February and March, if you owned 20, 30, 40, 50% of your portfolio in bonds to go with your stocks, you lost a lot less money on paper. And that might have been the difference of you panicking out of your stock position and then missing this giant run-up that we've had in stocks for the last 5 months. Okay? So in that case, the bonds did their job perfectly. But as far as long-term growth, if you never knew what the price of your portfolio, or you never were going to sell out no matter what, easier said than done by you, by the way, then stocks, in my opinion, in general, give you a lot more upside in the long run. Of course, you're going to have more serious hiccups along the way too. So keep that in mind. Feel free to give me a call or look up my website, fortunefinancialgroup.com. I also have a blog page you can find at bradrosley.com. And I write about a number of different topics relating to finances and money and peace of mind. Thanks a lot for tuning in today. I hope you'll give me a like and share this video with others so they can get the same information and get their portfolio going. Really appreciate it. Have a great day. Take care.